this reading is for Scorpio Sun, though it may also resonate with Scorpio Moon and Scorpio Rising. Please make sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising sign video, as you may be operating more fully from one aspect of your personality over another at any given time. Y'all, some of you may be dealing with a legal issue involving your mother, or even like the caretaking of a family member. I don't know why I'm getting that, but for some of you, that's a thing. Anyway, so first and foremost, I'm wearing my pride shirt again. The reason why I find it so important, it's a meme I saw, but it very much resonated. I feel like pride is important because somewhere there's a child or a teenager, and yes, even adults, who feel like it would be better for them to be unalived than for them to admit or say who they truly are, you know, to admit that they are not straight. And I'm trying to say this as politically correct as possible, but, you know, our judgments should not put other people in a place of feeling like they would be better off unalive, okay? So pride is important, guys. All right, Scorpio. Right off the bat, I'm getting the word majestic. Okay, don't know where that goes, where that fits, but we're just gonna, whatever's coming to my mind, I'm just gonna say it. I'm also getting something about escapism. You know, somebody trying not to, it's almost like somebody's trying to cover up certain facts. We do have somebody here who's vindictive also, whether that's you or the other person. Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a vindictive mother. You know what I mean? Scorpio. I don't know if I should take that one or not. That was a Neptune card, in case any of you care. Neptune can refer to drug problems. It can also deal with illusions, delusions. But let's start from the scratch cards that I'm sure of. Scorpio. There's something about, for a lot of you, there's something about the mother, though. Scorpio. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. Somebody may be saying that you're selfish. Okay? Or may have said that you were selfish. On the other side of this, you may have said that they were selfish. Hello, Priya. Hello, Famous Quotes. Scorpio. You know what? I can't escape this. I almost feel like somebody talked trash about another person, and somebody stepped up and said, "Not this time. Not this time. You're not going to get away with it this time." Whatever that means. I don't know if this is Scorpio saying this or if this is the other person, but it may be somebody accusing somebody else of being selfish, and the other person, or yeah, the person being accused saying, "Not this time. We're not playing this game this time." Okay? Scorpio. And that's the wound. Maybe being labeled as selfish has upset you or has upset someone around you. Scorpio. Remember, this does not have to be the mother. I'm just telling you, I do get a feeling about something about the mother, though. Yeah. something about red tape and restrictions. Okay. I almost feel like that's what's standing in the way of a relationship with one of you or with the two of you, whoever this is. Somebody said that somebody else was selfish. It wounded the person, right? And it created a lot of red tape or, I don't know, like dissatisfaction within the relationship here. For some, it could be, I mean, if you want to get down to it, Saturn can be like, somebody intentionally taking their time with things because they were called selfish or because they would be called selfish. There could be something like that going on. Either way, this is not something that you guys are talking about, though. So, say for instance, somebody called you selfish, they called you selfish, you're wounded by it, but you're not telling them that you're wounded by it, or vice versa. Okay? The person you're dealing with knows that you said this and they're wounded by it, but they're not really talking to you about it. And this is creating this like really tense, like just oppressive type of energy here. All right. Again, so in this particular reading, I got Aries, I got Chiron, and I got Saturn, which is equated with Capricorn. So Aries, Capricorn could possibly be signs involved here. Okay, I gotta look at something real quick. You know what? I keep getting something about somebody, and this is obviously not going to be everybody, but for some of you, there could have been somebody who was involved in sex work. Just putting that out there. You know what I mean? It might be like one person was claiming to be like, taking care of another person, but they were really doing what they were doing so that they could do sex work in the house. For others, there could be where like one person claimed they were taking care of another person while a child was working so they could do the dirty while the child was gone. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of like strange energy here around nurturing and pride, pridefulness around the nurturing topic. Okay. Some of you, it could have been like, somebody bringing somebody into the home from their job, having relations with them too, for some of you. But we're just going to leave that for now and just go back to the original message. There's somebody here, either you're saying or somebody else is saying that you're selfish, and that's causing a lot of red tape, oppressive feelings, feeling like things are not moving forward because nobody's talking about it. Okay? So that's the first part that I have. I don't know if that resonates with any of you, but hi, 911 Club. Oh, I should have left those out. I should have left those out so I would know. Hold on. So I can go back to those. Yeah, let's leave that over here. Just those first 3 or 4. All right. So just know that that type of conversation could be going on around you, could also be the root of a problem. If you don't feel like this is your story, don't try to make it your story. Don't go having conversations with people. Did you call me selfish? May not be your reading, okay? But if you know this is your reading, this is what needs to be worked on. This is what needs to be talked about. How did it make you feel? You know what I mean? What can we do to move past this that's what needs to be talked about. All right. Let's move on to the tarot. Thank you guys for being here. For everybody who is watching this now and for everybody who's going to watch the replay, thank you so much. Hi from Pakistan, Stamina. Nah, I'm 51, so I am far from young. All right, let's go. Let's go. That's funny. At the bottom of the deck is your card. Some sort of ending here, potentially for y'all, or a transformation. But let's go. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Guys, you know what? For some of you, I just had an epiphany. If this is not your story, or it sounds like it's not your current story, some of you may have had a childhood wound where your mother would call you selfish. And that's why you, how do I say this? You behave in this way. Why you're feeling wounded is because like your mother, or because I keep getting the mother, but it could be anybody, like some sort of childhood wound about around being called selfish. All right, either way. First card out is the Ace of Pentacles. Divine gift from the universe, or new beginning of some sort. This also can be financial. Scorpio. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thank you, Scorpio. Yeah, maybe, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I love this Queen of Pentacles. Like, this is somebody who's very resourceful. Very resourceful. Resourceful with their finances, even. Another thing about the Queen of Pentacles is that, like, she does have emotion, but she doesn't vomit her emotions, so to speak. You know what I mean? She's like somebody who has emotions inside, but she's very careful about who she talks to about her emotions. So some of you could be in that state also. Scorpio. Yeah. This is you. This is making improvements or collaborating here also. Some of you could be very careful about who you collaborate with. I'm very much getting that message for you guys here. Like, you don't just like bring anybody in. Like, say you were an employer of some sort. Like, you wouldn't just bring in a body. You're going to bring in the people that you know has what it takes, or that can keep that demeanor about them. You know what I mean? Scorpio. Scorpio. Yeah. I feel like right now you don't really know who you can trust, though. That's what I feel. You don't really know who you can trust at this point in time. You have a lot of options of like people who would like to, for instance, would like to work with you, say, or would like to date you, or, you know, something like that. But like, again, I get this feeling like you don't know who you can trust yet. Scorpio. For some of you, this is in love. Okay? So what we've been talking about, maybe it's affecting your love life too, you know. This doesn't have to be love, but a lot of times the lovers is love. But also love doesn't have to be romantic love either. And it could also be like somebody, like you collaborating with somebody just based off of this wound that, you know, you've been called selfish, so you work with somebody that you really didn't want to. And I don't mean literally like work, but collaborate with somebody here that you don't really want to, you know. You don't really know if they have it in them, or if you can trust them, or you know, there's something, some kind of energy like that. Scorpio. Mm. I feel like some of you, like I said, you may be collaborating with somebody that you're unsure of, and you're afraid to change it though. You know what I mean? I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune, it says change is coming though. Scorpio. Okay. So there could be somebody that you're not really sure of. Maybe you don't trust them. I don't know. There's, again, this is just energy. Remember, it's not a story. But there's somebody here maybe that you're not really sure of. But at the same time, your finances are tied together in some way, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Scorpio. Yeah, I definitely get a feeling of distrust. I'm going to take that one for some reason. You're trying to be optimistic about it, regardless, though, is the way that I see this, as much as possible. For whoever this Scorpio is. Scorpio. Was it that one? Yeah, you feel like you're taking a risk with this person. You feel like you're taking a risk with this person. Scorpio. Oh, I feel like, was it that one? I hope it was. Yeah, you're taking a risk, but you're worried that you're going to get backstabbed. You're worried that you're going to get backstabbed in some way. Scorpio. Scorpio. Well, that went back in, so I couldn't grab it, but I thought that was it. Scorpio. It's causing you a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights. Is this true, guys? Is this resonating with y'all? I feel like there's a lot of distrust. You're worried about getting backstabbed. It's causing a lot of like anxiety. Some of you could have anxiety. Some of you could have insomnia. Could be around a small business or around your mother, okay? Or another woman, the other woman, so to speak. I don't know. This could be anybody. I feel like you're kind of like trying to flip the switch to what it's kind of like. I feel like somebody's trying to back out of something they're financially invested in, or someone they're financially invested in. whether this is you or somebody else. Okay. But because of this selfish dialogue here of the past, or in the brain here, I don't know how to explain this the best way I know how to say it. Because you know this person called you selfish, or because somebody else had called you selfish, because the selfish dialogue is in your head here, you're trying to creatively end the situation with them, but you're defensive that you're changing it because you were financially invested in some way. So there's almost a guilt. There's almost a guilt. It's like you're financially, this is you or the other person, but remember I say you all the time because I can't keep going back and forth. But like, it's like you get this new beginning with somebody, you're taking the risk, okay? So that there would be financial compatibility or financial working together or something like that. But then when that didn't happen, this is for some of you, when that didn't happen, some of you are like creatively trying to end it now and change that. For others, I just honestly, just forget that story. I just feel like somebody who's trying to back out of something they're financially invested in. Plain and simple, whether that's you or the other person. But like, there's a person here looking at the cards from before. It's like somebody's not speaking that, like fully speaking, like, hey, look, I don't want to be financially invested in you anymore. Something similar to that. Anyway, yeah, some of you are wanting to leave again, but not really telling it. Some of you may have been trying to leave somebody, and so they left you out in the cold. Like they knew you were trying to leave them, so they left you out in the cold. Does that make sense? Or vice versa. So, all right, so that's what I have for the tarot. This could be about career, public reputation, lifetime achievements, public recognition, and also, like I said, about like financial stability, creature comforts, that kind of stuff. All right, let's move on. Again, thank you guys to everybody who is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that helps some of you. I hope it resonated for some of you and you understood it anyway. Again, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's move on to the Fallen Angel deck. If that reading wasn't yours, maybe this one will be. Some weeks it will be, sometimes it won't be, and that's okay. Scorpio. I'm going to take that one. Yeah, somebody here is feeling upset about sharing resources. Somebody does not want to share resources with somebody. And it's digging up and bringing up shit from the past. Scorpio. I want to take that one. Somebody doesn't want to share resources, so they're trying to end a situation with a child or a romantic partner. It could be that. Does not have to be. For some of you, it could be not wanting to share resources because It'll transform a romantic relationship. I don't know. I'm not even going to look at that. I'm just saying somebody's not wanting to let something end. So we know, this may be a totally separate reading, but there's somebody in this particular reading that doesn't want to let something end. Scorpio. No, I'm not going to do that one. Not feeling it. Okay, I have this weird feeling. This has got an inspiration card. Almost like inspired to use it against them, okay? Somebody didn't want to let something in, so somebody was inspired to use that against the other person, whether this is you or them, okay? Somebody here may have had like health issues, potentially, for some of you. Somebody not wanting to share resources, but something about a romance or a child being hidden too. Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, somebody was inspired by the fact that another person wouldn't let something go. Scorpio. I feel like that's... Yeah. So somebody led another person to believe they didn't want something to end, all right? For whatever reason. And so because of that, this person felt safe in taking their time with whatever this was. They didn't, I don't know, maybe they didn't think they were going to get ejected, so to speak. You know what I mean? They didn't think they were going to get ejected because you made them feel that you didn't want things to end, or vice versa. Scorpio. You got a celebration card. I don't know. I feel like somebody felt like they got a free pass because you didn't want things to end. Or, this could, like I said, this be you or the other person, but it's like one person didn't want things to end, so that gave the other person a free pass, whatever that means to you. Scorpio. They thought that you wanted to heal the situation with them. Or you thought they wanted to heal the situation with you. So it looks like mixed signals is what it looks like. Scorpio. Do I want to? No, I don't want to. I kind of feel that one more so. Oh. Something about clarity or truth coming out about this. I also got the words jealous banter. Jealous banter. So watch out. Well, we did talk about somebody saying another person was selfish. Jealous banter. You know what I mean? So whoever is saying the other person is selfish, it's a jealous banter. Okay? Some of you, this could be a work relationship. Or something about your father's relationship. I don't know. I honestly don't care. I'm just telling you the overall energy that I'm getting here. But I feel like somebody led another person on to feel like it was safe to take their time with another person, and that meant that they wanted to work things out. And then all of a sudden, there's some clarity here, or a truth is coming out about the situation. Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm having trouble. I gotta hold on to these. I gotta feel stable in the cards, guys. It's hard to explain. I can feel, is that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see? This is like people are starting to see that that wasn't the intention. And so you or this other person is kind of like, oh shit. Oh shit. You know what I mean? I almost feel like somebody delighted in the fact that this other person felt like that you wanted to heal with them, or vice versa. Again, you or them. That's the overall feeling that I get. It's like somebody used that to keep a person near. Yeah. Truth is coming out about something you're feeling fearful. Try to be strong. There's going to be some turbulence around a situation because this person was celebrating and was happy because you were trying to heal the relationship with them, or vice versa. Scorpio. Scorpio. You know, don't let, I mean, have discussions if people are talking trash if you need to. Don't get me wrong. But don't let some words that were said, you know, just out of jealousy in the moment or whatever ruins, you know, relationships. I don't know. Yeah, you're strongly keeping the situation vague, or they are, though. What else? One more card from this deck. Scorpio. I want to grab that one. Yeah. It's like you got this new start with them, but you were very vague, or they got this new start with you, but they were very vague about their intentions. So somebody may have gotten the wrong idea that they celebrated because they thought you wanted to heal the relationship, or you did think this about them. So, you know, maybe for some of you, they don't really understand, or you don't understand why this other person is creating distance with them. Why are you creating distance with me, is what I'm hearing out of this. Like, you wanted this. You wanted this. Why are you being distant with me? Okay. I hope that gives some clarity to some of you. Um, let's move on. Definitely sounds like there needs to be some conversation, Scorpio, between you and another person here about what the true either intention is, or why you felt the need to send mixed signals, or vice versa. They need to tell you. Okay. All right. Let's do career. How is career looking for Scorpio? There may be disputes going on in your workplace, whether you're involved in them or not, doesn't matter. Oh, some of you could get written up. I'm just being honest, because I got something about a step, and to me, a step at work is like a write-up or something like that. I'm not telling you that that's actually happening, or maybe somebody else is getting written up. But what is this for work? Help me to see. Somebody made a false claim. Somebody made a false claim maybe at work. There could be something about that. Let's clarify that. One more card for Scorpio work situation. Of course, not all Scorpios work. But for those of you who do, oh, see? Somebody's coming back and saying, this is bullshit. This is a lie. There's been lying. There's been betrayal. Could be about children, creativity, romance, legal matters. Doesn't have to be those things. I just kind of put that out there in case you want to know. Maybe even belief systems, traditions, spirituality. I don't know. Either way, the work situation does not look good. I'm getting disputation and deception. So either you're being deceived or you're being deceitful at work. But I do kind of get this feeling that somebody might get written up if you work. Somebody around you or you. Okay, let's move on to home and family. What's it looking like for Scorpio with home and family? What's it looking? I just saw the empathy card. Somebody in your family has a soft spot for you. How's it looking for Scorpio's family? Family life, let me just say that. How are things looking for Scorpio's family life? I'm going to take that one. See, I don't know if you're trying to recover the relationship with your family or they're trying to recover it with you, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like somebody is wanting to extend the olive branch, whether that's you or them. They want to recover the relationship. Remember, I told you, I felt like somebody has a soft spot for you. Do we have a clarifier for this one, for the family? Oh, that's too many. I'm going to look at what that is, though. Okay, I am going to actually take this because whoever this person is in your family, they knew that you were like having a hard time and that you were just trying to control that. Okay? Let's move on to love. Let's see if there's any new love opportunities coming through for Scorpio. Again, this is for those of you who are actually open to it. Not for every Scorpio. Any opportunities for love for Scorpio? Whoa, oh, Jesus. Hot and heavy. Boom. This might even be somebody that's like not your typical type. Okay? Meaning not like the people that you've dated in your past at all. Like this is like, oh, my heart. This one is like a bombshell. Like to you, this person is like a bombshell. Very stable person. Could be, you know, in certain, I'm not saying that like, I don't know how to explain this, but I kind of feel like they may be more of a stable, yet, how do I explain it? Revolutionary at the same time. Ooh, this person is pretty. This person is pretty. Yeah, some Scorpios got somebody coming in hot and heavy. This one is a heartthrob to you. Like this is one that when you see them, you're like, whoa. Okay? I feel like they're very sexy. Very sexy. Let's do one more card. And honest. And honest. Holy shit. Scorpio, for those of you open to love. Okay? If that hottie comes in and your eyeballs are just like, ah, obviously don't just assume that's the one. Be open. Be open. You may be You may wind up in, a relationship or a situationship. I don't know. It's love. With somebody new. Somebody new. Somebody who's very sexy, very persuasive. I see this as somebody who's kind of like, they can seduce you. Like they could totally seduce you. But the thing is, like on top of it, they're very stable. They're very honest. They're a hard worker. Yeah. Yeah. This is very cool for some of you. I love it. All right, guys. Do y'all have any other questions you want me to ask about Scorpio? I'm not doing personal readings on this live. But if you guys want to ask a question about the Scorpios in general, I'll give you a couple of seconds to post that up in the chat. If not, then we'll end the video after this. I'm also getting a message for some of you. It's okay for you to take a time out if you need to. You need a little breather, you need a little vacation, something like that. It's okay to do that sometimes. It's not selfish. It's not bad. It's actually good. It helps you clear your head before you make decisions, because you may be questioning your decisions right now. But, all right. So I don't see any more questions for Scorpio. So I'm going to go ahead and let that go. I hope this reading was helpful to you guys. Please, again, do make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. I hear they lilac. I feel like mine is trustworthy, but he loves it. I don't know. I think somebody who's coming in is an honest person, though. Like, this isn't talking about a past person. Your past person might have been a liar, but this person coming in is not a liar, y'all. This person's an honest person. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.